Well, all right. Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Dave Nichols from runEVrun here in Tomball Spring, Texas area. And today we're going to put a little different spin on my usual talks. It's always about electric vehicles, renewable energy projects, things like that. But we're going to put it into biblical perspective. Okay. Um, This is for everybody, but it's also for the leaders of our churches, the pastors, the ministers, the popes, and the bishops, and everybody else. My question is, and we'll start out with, what does 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verses 19 through 20 say? Okay? It says that the body is a temple of the Holy Spirit. Okay? What does that mean? That means that it is a precious thing. It is something that of value, and that it holds God within you, because the Holy Spirit is God, right? And Jesus is God, right? And so you're supposed to take care of the body that God is in, that the Holy Spirit is in, that Jesus is in. Some may differ on that view, but this is the view I'm presenting it as. The body is a temple, and when you have a temple, you're supposed to take care of it. So what do? Do you smoke cigarettes? Do you put your lips around an exhaust pipe and suck in the exhaust and things like that? Do you walk around in a polluted environment and kill your body? You're not supposed to. You're supposed to take care of it. Well, what do you think that you and I are doing when we drive gas and oil vehicles? We're sucking in all that exhaust, and we're killing ourselves quicker than normal. And not only does it affect your lungs, it also affects your body, the other organs. It's not just your lungs and not just your throat and your tongue and things like that, from cigarettes or the pollution in the air, things like that. It's everything. And an extension of that is the world. The world is a work of art, okay? And you live in this work of art. And so just as you take care of your body, you should also be taking care of the world. So let me ask you this question. When we are driving around in gas and oil vehicles that are polluting our air, that's putting holes in the ozone layer, when it is causing temperature rise around the world, which causes glaciers to melt and tundra to melt and things like that. Are we taking care of our world when we do this? No, we're not. Okay, so you and I, as I've said in many videos before, we need to do something. Don't wait for the governments to do it. Don't wait for the powers that be to do something that's going to save the world and save you and me and all that stuff, because they're slower than a snail, okay? A snail is faster than they are, okay? But it's up to you and me to do something. And when I say you and me, I mean the leaders of the churches, whether you call yourself a pastor, a minister, a bishop, a pope, Y'all know who I'm talking about. I don't have all the names for all the leaders, the titles, but you know what I'm talking about. You who lead the congregation, you who lead the church, okay? It's your responsibility also to not only bring about awareness to the people about God, the Holy Spirit, Jesus, and the truth and all that stuff. You're also supposed to teach the people about how to take care of the body and take care of our world. Okay? You have just as much responsibility as anybody else. So, how can you do that? Well, you can start by talking about electric vehicles, how it's better for the world. You can talk about solar energy, wind, hydro, thermal, all these different forms of renewable energy you can talk about. Okay? Now, I know that some of you may think, well, they'll think I'm crazy if I talk about this. People will look up to you to give guidance. Okay, if they look up to you to give guidance about your body, they're going to look up to you to give guidance about the world. Okay, and if you have paid attention in the last 10 years, 20, 30 years, you know what's happening. You know about the global temperature increase and things like that, and glacier melts and all this stuff. Okay, you know about this. So it's your job to sit there and bring to the congregation awareness about what we can do, okay, as individuals, as a group, as a city, a state, a country, etc., as a world, okay? It's everybody's responsibility, and when it comes to the church, the heads of the church need to start with this, okay? My suggestion is that y'all get with it. Don't wait till, Jesus comes or God comes, because by then it's going to be kind of late, okay? They're going to ask you, what did you do to help save the world? What did you do to sit there and make the world a better place to live? Did you drive your gas and oil vehicle and pollute the air and contribute to diseases? Or did you do something about it? Ask yourself that. What are you doing about it? I know that we can't change things overnight, but you can start by being an example. For an example, put solar panels on top of your church or on the property in the back of your church. Have the church get its energy from the sun. That's one way to do it. And if you're in the Tomball Spring area and you're looking for somebody that can help you do this, look no further than Amoresco. Okay, Amoresco deals with solar energy, wind, and all that. And they're located in Tomball, Texas. Okay? If you don't know where Tomball, Texas is, it's on the northwest side of Houston. Everybody knows where Houston is, okay? So anyway, that's a start, putting solar on the church, no matter how big or how small. And then number two, you, the pastor, the minister, whoever, go out and trade in one of your big gas and oil vehicles for an electric car, whether it be used, new, whatever, okay? Whether it be a Nissan Leaf, whether it be a Tesla, whoever, a Porsche, Audi, a Jaguar. They all make electric cars, and you can afford it. And so go out and get one and be an example to the congregation, to the people, okay? Just like everywhere else, the leaders should be setting examples, and not, you and I need to set examples too, but you as a leader need to start. So that's my input. That's my video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you take something out of this video, and I really hope that you do what I suggest. You being the leader, the example, all those things, okay? Do what you're supposed to do. Don't sit back and procrastinate, okay? Be a leader. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, click on thumbs up. If you didn't like it, click on thumbs down. Leave a comment. All those good things. And then below the description, I have a couple links. You can look at them too. And if you want to connect with me on Twitter, you can. You want to connect with me on Facebook, you can. All those good places. All right, so y'all have a good day, and just remember, run, EV, run.